Good evening, everyone. Ted here, and welcome to my channel. For those who may not have stopped by before, I welcome you and invite you to join with us. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about a video I did at noon hour today. And the subject of the matter is Wise Company's chili macaroni. Okay, now what I did, it comes with, it says right on it, on the front cover, 4 servings. Okay, get myself over here. Okay, it takes 4 cups of water. You boil the water, add the contents in this package into the boiling water and stir. Now I've tried it using freezer Ziplocs, and no, it was 20 minutes and it still wasn't actually cooked, okay? But anyway, so I want to take you through how I did it, and the results was it calls for 15 minutes of actually cooking, and putting it just in the boiling water and stirring it and letting it work doesn't work for me anyway. 20 minutes and it was still a little chewy on the noodles, but I had an unexpected result also. My intestinal tract did not appreciate it, okay? I'm sure if I go looking here, I'm going to find there's chili and onions in there. Yeah, dried onion, spices, sugar, salt, soy protein, kinds of stuff I can't pronounce. And like I said, somewhere I got the definite impression, because of my stomach's reaction, that besides the onions, there probably somewhere, I'm not seeing it, could be garlic in there. And 2 items that are bad for me. Okay, now also this package does not contain meat. Contains milk, soy, and wheat. Okay, anyway, so I had a bad reaction to it. Anyway, hopefully you'll find this video interesting, and I will not be eating their chili macaroni anytime. It took 2 Rolaids to settle me down a little bit, so my it wasn't hurting so bad. Anyway, that's it. We'll end with this and get this thing edited and put out to you in the next day or so. All the best. And now, carry on. Entry the movie. Good day, my friends. Ted here. Welcome to my kitchen. If you're wondering about the kitchen thing, well, it's quite simple. Time, and also it's lunchtime. And I'm doing a trial today. What's new with that? In the kitchen, trials, that's what we do. Today, I've brought along a Wise chili macaroni. Now, I've already opened it, taken out the oxygen absorber, measured 4 equal freezer bags of contents, and I know it takes 1 cup of H2O, water, and it's, matter of fact, it's sitting right now on the burner behind me, down here. Okay, it's just starting to make a noise. So I've got the instructions here, and we're going to hold it so you can get the instructions first, Ted. Okay. Okay, and the ingredients and the carbs and all that, and really, if you would, just, if you need the information or you want the information, freeze it. Just pause right there and you can read it, okay? So I'm going to sit it down. Simply, it says remove absorber, bring 4 cups of water to a boil, add contents of this package into the boiling water and stir. Take off heat and cover, let stand for 12 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Uncover and let cool for another 2 or 3 minutes. Now, I've made pouches to go outside, cold weather, and instead of what I'm doing, I'm going to use this plastic, one of my favorite cereal bowls, believe it or not, and I can put the pouch in it once I do it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Now I've got a standby with me. I have my phone so I can time it, because I'll try and remember to set the timer here in the range, but I might forget. I also brought along a package of Idahoan potatoes, instant potatoes, and this is 4 cheeses, and I thought it would go better than the herb variety. Normally I get these in a box, and this time at the grocery store the boxes were sold out, but they had pouches, so they're better for camping and that kind of thing anyway. So I'm going to pause it here until we get that water up to the boiling, and I'll bring you back. Okay, now you can probably hear the kettle. So, trusty Tupperware ancient measuring cup. Calls for 1 cup. And yes, this pours a little bit slow, this kettle, but that's okay. That's for doing my pour over coffees. Okay, so we will stir it up as best I can. Okay, seems like we've got it there. Now, timer. I'll go to 15 minutes to play it safe. I'll agitate it several times. Okay, now we've got the 1-minute warning for the 15 minutes, and we'll time it down. What do I see so far? Goodness, I didn't think I was making soup, and I bet you didn't either, because yeah, enriched pasta and beans in a savory tomato sauce. Quick cook, 15 minutes. Well, I'm not sure where we're going to get with that. Anyway, I'm going to beep before I open the package. And I think we're both going to see the same thing. Okay? Okay. Turned off. Now, I'm going to bring it up here so you can see. Soupy. Let me try a noodle. No. No, no. The noodle is not done. Okay. Well, we're back once more. Another 5 minutes. Still as soupy. Let's see if the noodles, you know, I think it's a case of, yeah, if you boil it over a fire. The noodles are chewy. Now I'm going to dump it out into the bowl, hopefully into the bowl and not on the range top. Alright, and here we can see, I just have to move this, give you a better view. Okay, now that's tolerable. So being as this is the second meal that I've done that's required more than their time recommended, first off, I'm going to cheat according to some people's standards, I know for sure. Now, these I call a tablespoon, okay? Dessert spoon. I use them for soup, cereal. And we'll see if that was enough to thicken this up a little bit. This one is really soupy. Like, I believe in putting in, according to the recipe, and a bit more. Now, I must admit, with potatoes, that cheesy flavor, or scent, is coming right out. Okay, so now, if we look at it, you can see it's thickening still a little bit. That's going to make it like I like it, for texture. Wow. Now, so what have I found? Well, it took a good 3 tablespoons of Idahoan potato mix, potato flakes with cheese to thicken it up to where I like it. Still, the noodles are not done. To me, clear indication that first, doing it by adding the boiling water to it, stirring it up, sealing it in a pouch, is not the best way to do it. It's better than getting your pot dirty if you're using a small vessel. So we'll say that you're using a 500 milliliter titanium mug or cup. It wouldn't all mix in there anyway, but you can get your 8 ounces of liquid. Now, for me, they have to be boiled. The next time I do it, I'm going to do it over some kind of open flame, probably a butane stove. I plan on being outdoors doing a little traveling in the near future, and so we'll go with that. Now I'm seeing, like, for instance, there's a bean sort of squashed. Before I put in another one and some other pieces in there, I did see what looked like ground beef, or it could have been something else for the protein. Anyway, it's a good try for me. Get to find out how they really match. Now, I gotta admit, with the potato in it, it reduces the saltiness, and it's not as salty as I would expect it to be. I find Mountain House is a bit more salty, and I realize that if a person is a thru hiker or a mountain climber, anything like that where you're working hard, perspiring, you're going to need a bit, you're going to need salt in the meal. I'm not sure how much exercise it would take to really require amount of salt that's put in most of these meals. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, call this lunch, and that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and we'll get back to you next time. I'm not sure. I might pick up I've got some fruit ones to try out too, that kind of thing. So we can go through and try the different ones out. In the meantime, since I opened this package and made 4 pouches, that means I have 3 more meals, lunches when I'm traveling, that kind of thing. Definitely with this one and with the previous one, and I forget even what it was now. Anyway, they're going to come with Idahoan pouches of potatoes. That's the handy way. If they would just put them in a Ziploc, that would make it handier for me. All the best, everyone. Take care. And by the way, I know I'm late. Happy New Year. Hopefully you had a very Merry Christmas. Good time to visit with your family and friends. And today we have a mild day. I'm guessing my temperature -3 centigrade, okay? That's today. By Tuesday, I think it is, we're expecting to be down somewhere around -20 centigrade. So I think our respite from the cold is coming to an end rather quickly. All the best now. Take care. And if you would, be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't, ring that bell, and comments. I'd appreciate them. And thanks to all those who have gone before me testing and for giving me the idea to try out some of these meals. Some I know I won't be able to tolerate well with my not doing well with onions and garlic, so definitely some meals won't work well for me, but I'm going to enjoy this one, and if necessary, out with the Rolaids. All the best. Take care. Ted's Clear.